Honey Badgers. We are doing a multi-pack unboxing today. I don't think I've done one of these on my channel before. I'm trying to remember. I don't think I have. I don't get them a lot. I don't really do the mystery boxes really, and I don't buy multi-packs that often, but every so often I will come across one where I'm like, oh, that's cute. It is definitely one of those items that I will wait until they're on sale naturally, because whether it's a theme box or a mystery box, they can get a little bit pricey sometimes. So this one, I just liked the theme of it, and right now on Amazon, this 6-pack is like $10. So I thought I would put a video together real quick in case any of you other diamond painters want to get into this one. If you want to break from... I know a lot of the theme ones or the mystery ones, they tend to be a mix of like cartoon characters, florals, cats, dogs sometimes. So if you want to break from all that, this one is a little bit different. This one, get it out of the plastic here. This is how it arrived. I thought maybe it might show up in a box or something, but no, it just came in a big old bag, which I'll probably switch the bag out for that, because at some point, I would like to do a roundup of all of these completed, but that's going to be down the line. I wanted to just film these while they're on sale and try to get you in on the sale if you're interested. So this one I think Amazon has listed as just like flowers and coffee 6-pack, something like that. But that doesn't make a very clicky thumbnail, does it? So this one, for the interest of the thumbnail and also for my own logging purposes, I decided to call European Vacation 6-pack. Oh, also before I get into this, I thought I would mention at the end of this video, I will also really quick go over the other 3 canvases I showed in that short just a little while ago. If you're interested in wanting to see those more close up, I'll put that at the end of the video for anybody who wants to see that. Okay, so getting into these ones though. I guess I'll just grab one and start going off. Okay. So these ones, I sat on deciding whether to get them for a couple days, hoping that the sale would last, because I was kind of on the fence about it, because I like the design, but a few of these, for 30 by 40s, they are, a couple of them are a little bit busy in design, and I was a little bit nervous, because I knew these were not going to be true 30 by 40s. So I wasn't sure if I wanted to do it or not, but I figured for $10 I was going to take the risk. So a lot of these are food themed, but they're going to have a European twist either on the plate, in the background, something like that. So that's kind of what appealed to me, is it's something a little different. So we have a bunch of the different fruits, breakfast fruits. I got some papaya, it looks like, and some limes, some oranges, figs, I think. So yeah, nice little breakfast fruit plate. Don't think any of these are going to come with ABs naturally, but as always, there's always opportunity to bling them up where you want. Lemons are always a fun one. If you have the yellow ABs, you can throw those in sometimes, just give them a little sunburst look. One of the other things I liked about these is a lot of these have sort of like textile type patterns in the backgrounds. So if you look up here, there's some like diamond shapes there, and then there's like checkerboard print, and you'll see them as we go along. A lot of them have that little detail in the background, so I thought that would be fun to diamond paint. So this one's not too bad, as far as, this was one of the ones I think I was a little bit worried about, but it doesn't look too bad as 30 by 40. But you see what I mean, where it's like, could be a little bit busy, but I think it works. There's one in here that's like an actual dining scene. We'll see how that looks. But yeah, so far this first one's looking pretty clear. There's 23 colors altogether. It's pretty standard for this size, I think. From what I've been noticing with a lot of budget kits, they tend to keep theirs somewhere in like the 15 to 25 color range most times. Every so often you'll get one that's like 30 or 40 for some random reason. But typically with these budget 30 by 40s, they tend to stay in that 15 to 25 color range. So that's the first one. Here's your color palette. That's another thing I liked about this, is they're very soft, summery colors. And as I've mentioned in other videos, A lot of the other ones I tend to do, I like to do a lot of like forest and watery and jungle scenes and stuff, which is fun, but it also means I work a lot with dark blues and dark browns and things like that. So sometimes it's fun just to get a little bit of a break and do some sunshiny colors. All right, what does this second one look like? Oh, and actually, all of these come with standard toolkit. Just skip over that part, save some time. Okay, canvas 2. Looks like we got, well, you can almost read it on the label. There's a bottle of Malbec in there. Move some of this out of the way. It doesn't look like there's any like food in this one. Just like a little wine and books scene. You have a little plant there, sitting on some books. You got a plate with a pattern on it, but no food. And then it looks like there's some journaling going on. A little candlestick back here. Another plant. Wine glasses are another place, or wine bottles are another place, fun place to put ABs for AB work. A lot of times when I do that, I don't do like the whole glass. I'll just put like some on the edge, or maybe a few in the middle, like on the edge of the bottles. I tend to think of like in relation to art and lighting. When I do AB work, or embellishments and all that, I tend to think of like, if this was a real life scene, where would the light be hitting? And so that's where I kind of use a guideline as to where I want to put the ABs to give the best shimmer effect. So with this one, what I might do is put like some red ABs or crystals, either way, however you want to do it. Maybe put it over here where there's a little bit of light, so it looks like it's hitting the side of the bottle, or you might put it maybe on the brighter side of this candlestick. It doesn't look like there's any flame on this one. A lot of times if there's a flame on a candle, I'll put the AB in the flame, but this one looks like it's just a quiet candlestick. So that's number 2. That one's looking pretty good. And then this is the color packet on this one. This one is 24 colors altogether. All right, canvas 3. Let's see. What does canvas 3 look like? Okay, this looks like a breakfast scene. There's a little, what do they call them? French press. I think that's the name of it. French press coffee maker. Another stack of books and a plant. More of that, I would say textile, but I think that's actually like the chair look. Like I think this is supposed to be a pink chair with the red background showing through the slatting of the chair. And got a little mug of coffee there. And some croissant. There's a little bit of fruit there. Oops, there we go. A little bit of orange and lemon there. A little pat of butter. There's some checkerboard down there. Butter knife. So yeah, I like, one of the things that drew me to this pack is I like all the little details you can do. And they're not overly complicated, so you're not going to be doing confetti for days on end, but they're just like little things, like doing the little pat of butter and doing the lemon and the little coffee pot. I like designs like that where they're just sort of, I don't know, when you're doing them, they just feel sort of easy breezy. You don't have to focus too much, which I don't mind doing the canvases where you focus a little bit. I kind of like the challenge of that too sometimes, but ever so often I like doing them where you can just see like one little section come together real quick and you're like, oh, it's a coffee pot. It's like strangely exciting for me. So that's canvas 3. And the color packet on this. And the other thing about this is I like that they all kind of go together, but there's enough of a difference in each canvas that you're going to get a nice mix of color palettes. So you're not going to get a packet that's like all pink or all blue or something. where all the canvases are like that. Oh, sorry, this one is 23 colors again. Right. Okay, I think this one is the actual dining scene. This was one of the other ones I was kind of nervous about because it's got like a whole village in the background. But if some of the village is lost, it's probably not going to be that big a deal. Yeah, this one might be the most iffy one of the pack, but I think it'll still be all right. It's just things are going to be a lot smaller. So you'll get the chairs and the lemon tree. Some of the detail on the actual table is likely going to be lost, but you'll probably still make out the little coffee pot there, or coffee cup there. And then it looks like there's an orange or a peach or something sitting there. The bread might get lost a little bit. That's looking a little bit grainy to me. And then I forget what this is, but that's probably, that part back there is probably going to be lost too. So yeah, I think that was supposed to be like orange juice there. So yeah, this side of the table, probably going to get lost. This side, maybe salvageable. But for the most part, I think you're going to get the overall picture. You're going to get the slatting of the patio door there, and the chairs will come out fine naturally. You'll get the lemon tree. You'll get the village in the back, but it'll just look kind of watery looking, which is still all right. So yeah, that's the one that I think I was most concerned about in this pack, but still not bad. This one is 22 colors. And then the packet on this one actually looks a little bit darker in color than I was expecting. There's actually some dark browns, and it looks like a tiny bit of 310 in there. There's still your peachy tones that we've been seeing in the other ones. Some nice sea greens and sea blues in there. And then your bright pop of yellow for the lemons. Yeah. Okay, two more. Let's see. This one is just straight up breakfast. This one was one of the ones where I was like, do I want this pack? Because I'm actually not the biggest bacon and eggs person. I have eaten it before, but it's not like one of my go-to meals. I'm not the biggest pork person. I've never been big on pork. The one exception is I do have a fondness for like, what do they call it? I think a lot of Spanish restaurants refer to it as like carnitas plate, but I'm specifically like the type of carnitas that is like slow roasted and still in like the chunk pieces. And it's like, it's infused with all these spices, and you get like the smoke of the roasting and all that. That's like the one type of pork that I get excited for. I'm not like, I can eat bacon, but like I don't get super excited for it. I'm not big on like pork loin and pork roast and all that stuff. It's like, I don't know, it's just not one of those foods I get that excited about. But then I was like, I don't know, I do like the designs of the other ones, and I don't mind this one. So I'll still work it up and put it in the collection. But breakfast food people, what's his name? Oh gosh, I forgot his character's name. My brain keeps pulling Ron Burgundy, but that's not the right Ron. But from Parks and Rec, his famous quote where he said, you know, I'm a simple man. I like breakfast food and pretty dark-eyed women. What is his name? Hold on. This Ron. Sorry, my brain is blanking on the full character name, but yeah, that's what he was famous for on Parks and Rec. That's what it kind of made me think of when I opened this. So bacon and eggs, a little bit of tomato up there, and then your simple tablecloth design back in the back. This one is 19 colors, but it's a relatively simple pattern, so you don't need as many colors. A lot of oranges in this one, naturally. That's probably going to be your plate and silverware color there. Yeah. There's that one. Okay, last one in this pack. If I can find the opening. What does this one look like? Alright, another tabletop scene. This one's actually got a little bit of the European buildings in the back. And then you got some flowers in a vase, another book stack, another mug of coffee there with the French press. This one looks like some peaches on a plate. And then a hanging plant in the back there. And then your windowsill area. So another one that's like overall pretty simple, but there's enough little details to keep it interesting. So this one is 24 colors all together. And then this is your color pack for this one. Okay. So that is the, what was I calling it? Summer Vacation 6-pack. So if you wanted to see a close-up of the smaller ones that I put in the short, go ahead and show you that here real quick. So this was the first one I showed, the little VW van with the surfboard, and these are supposed to be some seagulls back there with a palm tree sunset. And this one's not crystal, this one's just regular gel. You can probably put crystal in it, which is probably what I'll do. I'll probably jazz up something in there, but it comes with just standard gels. But this one, I see these mini ones all the time, but I hadn't seen this particular design around. I thought this was really unique and cute, so picked that one up. And it comes with the toolkit, and then all of this stuff comes with those little sticky hangers, and then if you don't want to hang it, it comes with a stand on the back, and then there's a plastic film on this that you peel off, but there's a harder plastic protective thing for the picture once you're done. So that's what's in that kit. And right now, I think I picked this up just a couple days ago. Got it on Amazon Prime, and I think it's still, the sale is still going on. There's a few left of them, I believe, and they're on sale right now for $4.99. At least this particular design. I don't think all of the designs, because it's one of those listings where there's like a good 8-10 different designs or something like that. But I think the van one right now is on sale for $4.99. Other ones, I think the other ones right now are ranging somewhere between $6 and $8. Okay, second one I showed was this Humans Work for Me cat one. I think I called this Cat Boss. Give me just a second to find the opening. Alright, standard toolkit, comes with a straightener, load of bags, bunch of brown. That's why I debated showing this in a full video, because it's not going to be very exciting. It's a lot of brown, a little bit of yellow. I mainly got it just because I thought the design was super cute. Mine came a little bit crumpled, but that's okay because I steam all my canvases anyway. But yeah. Sign in the backs, and you can actually read it pretty well. So it's Humans Work for Me. It's got his headphones in, sitting in a recliner with his coffee cup and his remote and snacks there. There's 23 colors altogether. So when you first look at this, the writing does look a little bit blurry in person, and probably in camera as well, like especially where it says 4 looks a little bit messy, so you might have to clean that up just a little bit, but at least it's clean enough you can see where to put the letters, so that's an easy fix. But yeah, I thought he was super cute. So that's the cat one. And then this is the Van Gogh one. This is cartoon style Van Gogh or Van Gogh, depending on your country of origin. Standard toolkit. And then there's the guy. Classic Starry Night style background. Sunflower field. Van Gogh covered in paint. He's got a little bit of a paint palette and it might be hard to see, but he's holding a paintbrush in his hand, and then there's a little paint palette or notebook or something he's holding there, like he's trying to sketch the owl there. Which is kind of funny because if you think about it, I don't know how well a sunflower stem, unless it was one of those like mega sunflower ones that grow sometimes that can get really thick. A standard sunflower field though, I don't know how well that would actually hold up an owl. I don't know, maybe. I haven't actually ever seen an owl sit on a sunflower, so I don't know. Maybe it's a bumblebee dynamics thing, weight distribution. Maybe it could work, I don't know, but I don't know, it seems unlikely. It does make for a cute picture though. So yeah, that is Van Gogh and owl. There's 20 colors in this one altogether. And there is your palette. So yeah, those were the recent Amazon sale finds I found lately. I will link everything down below. Can't guarantee that everything is going to be sale price because you never know with Amazon sales, or any website really, but especially with Amazon, they tend to change day by day, hour by hour, depending on the seller. So I will put the links down below, and whatever the price is listed, that's what it is. Don't have any control for that, obviously. But yeah, just thought I would get this video out as soon as possible so that if the sale deals are still there, you can jump on that. And yeah, I think that's all I have for today. Thanks for watching, and we will talk soon. Bye, guys.